Well. Today we are going to build our logging component. Previously, we are building our data layer and domain layer. Plus, in presentation layer, we are building our block state management. Plus, of course, we are building a little bit UI for our page. Today's task is building logging component. And what we are going to learn how to consume block for our state management, and most of the course is building UI. For today, the first thing we need to change this stateless widget to stateful widget. After that, we need to initialize a lot of things, not just a lot of things, our user controller and password controller. We need to initialize those two things. Final username controller is going to be text edit controller. We are going to initialize the same thing for password controller. It's going to be text edit controller, and we are going to initialize our final key, form key. Form should final form key. Form key is going to be initialized with global key, and we are going to add form state. That's how we are going to initialize our form key. It's going to help us to reset anything. If you like to reset a text or state, you can reset it. That is the purpose. After initializing it, let's create something else. We are going to return not just container, block consumer. Out, and let's import our block and Flutter block for block consumer, and let's implement it. The first thing we need to check is if our state is successful or not. If it's not successful, it means it's going to be out error. What happened to if we got out error state? At this time, we are going to do is we are going to send some notification by using Flutter scaffold messenger dot off context dot show some snack bar. Snack bar is going to accept parameters. The first thing is content. Our content is going to be text, and this text is going to be state.message. That is our error message. Our block consumer should be closed with semicolon. Let's format this thing. After that, what happens if it's successful? Successful means the state is success. Login success. If you are successfully logged in, the first thing we need to do is the same as like out error. We are going to sending some notification. Scaffold messenger dot off context show some snack bar. Snack. Oh my god. Our content is going to be the same as out here. It's going to be text, but at this time it's going to be just a string. logged in successfully. The first thing we need to do is this, plus we need to add a duration for both of things. Going to be const duration. Our duration is going to be measured by second, and it's going to be 4 seconds. The same thing with this. We are going to add duration. Let's remove this const and let's add it for our parent to apply for both content and the duration. That's all we need. And the next thing we need to do is, if our login success state is successfully, we need to navigate to another page. To do that, what we are going to do is context.go. We are going to call routes.out. This thing is not created at this time, but we are going to create it. This router. Let's create our router inside core. Let's create router folder and routers dot class routers going to accept static list home. Going to be empty slash, and for another thing it's going to be out is going to be out. That's how we are going to build our route, but the main route is not created. Router dot, let's create our main router. Our main router is going to be final go route going to be go route. Inside our go route, going to accept, oh, not going to be router. Where is router? Now it's going to accept some routes, and we need to close with semicolon. Our route is going to be route base, and let's open some go route path. Not route. This one is router, and our path is going to be route routes dot home. Routes is not imported. Let me copy paste. If I misspell it, yeah. It's not going to be path, but we need to builder. For our builder, it's going to be home page. Yeah, that's all about how to create a route. We need to create another route for out and out page. We should const both of const. Same thing. We need to const both things, and let's route this one. Oh my god. Oh, routers. Not routers. Okay. If you are successfully logged in, like you are going to navigate to this router or this page. I think our homepage is not complicated, just a text. Show you. After that, what we need to do is, of course, we need to build. Before building, we need to check something. If the state is loading, we are going to show some circular progress indicator. Return const. No. Center. Center is going to accept some child and circular progress indicator. If our state is loading, as if state is out error, we are going to return some pages. This page is not created. Login form. Let's create that thing. Column. Return column. It's going to accept some children's, and let's build our page. That's how we are going to consume our block. Inside our column, we need to do is we just need to create like this welcome page. Then we need to create those two input boxes. Let's create those things separately. Inside our widget, let's create show welcome message. Message dot inside that place, let's create stateless widget. Show welcome message. Then we need to initialize something. Final string is going to be welcome message. And we need to create our label text. Oh my god, label. Oh, okay, out message. It's not going to be label text. Label text is inside our input box. And let's add those things inside our constructor. This dot welcome message, and it's going to accept some string. Our string is going to be well Come back. This dot out message is going to accept another string. This string is going to be sign in with your account. Oh, that's all we need to do it to build our constructor. Then let's build our let's edit our this text and build it inside our builder. Then we are going to return column children. Inside our children, let's install those texts. This text is going to be welcome message, and let's style it a little bit. Let's call text style font size. This font size is going to be 24. Another thing we need to do is let's color it up color dot dark blue is going to be great for this one. Let's save it and let's watch what we are doing it. Okay, let's add another text and we are going to integrate with our login component and we are going to watch it in here. Let's create a text message. Let's style it with text style font size is going to be 40. Up color to dark blue. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. Is there is nothing else. Then let's call this component and call it in here. Let's import it. Here is the text. And we need to move into the starting point of the column. To do that, let's call cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, it's nice. After that, what we need to do is we need to create our login field. Then we are going to edit it after creating our input text field. Custom. How to spell custom? Field dot going to be stateless widget and custom text field. Let's initialize another thing for our custom text field final. Text edit controller going to be controller. The next thing we need to initialize is our level text final string level text and we need to add it in here. required this label text. We need to remove super key for this one, comma this dot. Why should I do this like this? Required this dot text edit controller is going to be controller yeah controller. Then we are going to do it to save our time. Let's copy paste our validator. It's going to be regex validator. Then let's build our input box. Our input box is going to be return sized box. Going to take a height and we like this, and going to accept some child and text form field. Text form field is going to accept a lot of things. The first thing is going to be keyboard type. Okay. Label. Label text. Going to be username. Text input type. Email address or text input type. The text is going to treat us like an email address, or when you are putting anything, it's going to change it to text. That's how we're going to do it in our keyboard type. After that, we need to controller. Inside our text field, yeah. Controller is going to be controller. After controller, let's decode our input box. Input decoration. Input decoration label. Label text is going to be label text, and we need to style it. Label style is going to be text style, and you can style it our label text. The first thing, the font size is going to be 40. WSP. Color is going to be dark blue. Color dark blue. That's all you need to do. Okay. After that, content padding. Content padding is going to be agent sect dot only for top 5 and bottom 5. Okay. After our content padding, floating label alignment, behavior, floating behavior, here is it, alright, and we are going to style it, our input box with text style, font size is going to be, when we are writing, it's going to be 60.p, color is going to be dark blue, colors dark blue, but we are going to need it, that's all. After that we need to validate her. Ah, inside text field, value, what am I missing? Oh, that's the right place, like validator should be here. Not going to be text field, text form field. Text form. There is a validator, going to take a value, and for our value we are going to copy paste something. Okay, why don't we copy paste? Let's write it for you. If our value is null or value false, is empty, what we need to do is we are going to return some string says please enter our label text. That we are going to do it as return null auto validator mode, auto validator mode on user interaction. Then let's add this custom text field inside our login component. controller is going to be user controller. For our label text, it's going to accept something, username. Ah, there is it. Yeah, when you don't write anything, please enter username. That's what we need to do. It for our password text field, we can copy paste because it's still the same as our custom text field. And also we need to copy paste let's remove the thing and let's add our color just like an input box. The only difference between is kind of have functionality for hide and show text inputs, and for our validator it's simply like you should enter some password, and if the length of the password is less than 60 and greater than 60, or less than 6 or greater than 60, it's going to say password must be 6 and 60, like between 6 and 16 characters. That's all it is. It just simply elevated better. There is nothing else in here for our forget password. It's just a text, and there is text plus there is no functionality on press function. Let's write our code inside our login component. Okay, inside our login component, what we are going to do is let's remove this thing and let's design it. After creating, we need to create sized box height. Height going to be 37.h. Let's const system. I need to create form. Inside our form, there is child. Inside our child, what we need to do is let's create a column. Children. Custom text field for our label. Username for our controller. User controller. Why should I get the red line? Let's add some key, key. Okay, let's add comma. Yeah, That's what we need to do it for our input box. Then inside our column, let's add our password text field after this. Okay, let's create some spaces with size box. Height's going to be a little bit small. And we are going to custom password field. Custom password text field for password controller. Then size box. It's going to be 100h. Yeah, we got our text field. After that, then we need to create row. Inside our row, let's create children. Okay, let's expand. And inside our child, let's create elevated button. Previously, when I copy pasted the elevated button, that button is for sign up page. We will use it in the future. I'll show you when I build our elevated button. But for the next time, we are not going to do it again and again. No, we are not going to do it like that. Okay, I'll take a size login. Let's style it up text style color up color dot white. On press. What happens when we are pressing this button? Let's check if our form key dot current state not validated. Login entity is going to be login entity, and our email is going to be user control dot text. For password, we are going to do the same thing. Password controller dot text. That's how we're going to build our own plus functionality for this button, but it's kind of white. Let's style it our button. Style is going to be elevator button style. Let's change it into blue. That's what we need to do it. After that, text dot with outblock dot add login in event. Login entity is going to be our login entity. That's all we need to do it. If this thing is work, perfect. Let's let's try to login it. Oh, plus let me show you in our data. I just changed it, but I didn't see. I didn't show you how to add this thing. Previously, I just put some random text, but this is our API. If you are sending some email and password, it's going to return as token. Let me check it. Test at gmail.com. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't do anything. Let's see. Oh, our state is returning as like our token. Yeah, it's login success, but it doesn't navigate us into the next page. We will fix this problem in the next video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, you should subscribe it. Bye bye.